Hey guys, welcome back. Today it's beautiful. The sun's hidden by some clouds right now, but it feels like 25 degrees or 77 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's a beautiful day to be outside working. I haven't been home very long. I had to go to a job, but now that I am here, Cindy and I want to get a few things done before it gets too late. So we have 3 tractors on the go right now. One of them has the American buff geese, and then we have 2 smaller tractors that have the chickens in them. And you know, after a day or two, we have to move them because they eat that spot down, especially the geese. They're excellent lawnmowers. So we're gonna get that done. So as you can see, we just moved the tractor. The geese love being on new fresh grass. They automatically just start carving it down. I tried putting clippings in with them. They ate some of it, but they really prefer to grab onto it and pull and eat it. And we're happy to let them do that. So that's one of the things I'm going to show you later too, because I'm trying to restore the area that they're going to go in. We had the pigs in there before. You guys will remember, I finally got in and I found it out. I've been seeding. I got to seed a bit more, and I have to seed over here as well, where we're still trying to recover from when we did the barn builds. Tomorrow, they're saying a 90% chance of rain all day. So I'm going to get that seed out and hopefully it'll help the recovery. Takes us a little bit longer to move this tractor, only because there is a fence on the bottom of it, fencing. We use it for rabbits as well, so when I move it, I have to make sure I don't catch their feet and their legs, but usually goes pretty smooth. All right guys, so here we are. We're in the front yard right now. This is what I was talking about. I got a bag of seed here, some Harvest Goodness turf seed. It's called the Harvest Goodness Tough, and it looks like it's a blend of Kentucky bluegrass, creeping red fescue, it says, intermediate ryegrass, and annual ryegrass. So basically I put 2 bags of this down already. This was only a few weeks ago. Once I was finally able to get in there and smooth it out, you can see it's recovering pretty quickly. I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to let it keep growing. Eventually I plan to fence out this front yard with a more permanent fence, and the American buff geese will let them have free reign up here. Now we probably have too many geese for the area, but the idea is just to have these 6 until we find out who's a boy, who's a girl, and then we'll probably thin it out a bit because we don't want to overdo it with the amount of space we have. So I'm going to take this bag, I'm going to spread it out in some of the bare areas still, and some of the other areas in the yard where we're still recovering from when we built the barns. And we have another patch over here where we're recovering from when we had 60 yards of mulch a couple years ago. Hasn't quite come back yet because we had it all piled in one area. And I have a space still where we had the hatching eggs. We had the chickens set aside to get our hatching eggs in the spring that I need to recover from. That was a lesson learned for us. What we're going to do next year, if we do the same thing, is we're going to set them up in the garden where it doesn't matter. They can dig away at the earth, eat whatever's there. It doesn't really matter. But the grass itself took a toll from having them in that area. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Now I don't have a seed spreader, so this is my idea of spreading seed. I don't do enough of it to warrant going out and purchasing. Okay, I ran out of seed, but it seems to have taken well last time, so hopefully it does this time as well.
Just a super quick update on the garden. Things are growing. Everything's doing pretty good. We have not had any frost, and I don't expect we'll get any. We're pretty much at that time of year when we would normally plant, so I'm feeling pretty good about planting everything a month in advance. Everything's got a good, nice start to it, and I'm excited to see where it goes. All right, guys, we have some sad news to share. Our billy goat, Terry, he started feeling not himself, and he wasn't eating or drinking. We started treating him, and he seemed to be improving. We put him in with Molly and the girls, and he seemed to really enjoy that. He was active, seemed to be improving, but one morning after about a week or so, even though he was getting better, we thought, we woke up and he had passed away. So sadly, we lost him. So the children were sad. Of course, we were sad. We do still need a billy goat for breeding purposes. We are looking into getting a new one, and that'll be in a future video. But that is just life on the homestead. We will miss him.
All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping in and joining us for some of our chores tonight. I thought we'd let Max do the clothes with us. He's a good boy.
Yeah, he's very good.
So again, unfortunate news we had to share. It's very upsetting when things like that happen. As anybody that deals with pets and animals, like Terry was born here. So it's heartbreaking when something like that happens. So we've learned some from it. We've talked to some other goat people that know more about goats than we do, at least as far as we're concerned.
Yeah. And
we've got some advice. So we've actually got some treatment on the way as well, like an ongoing thing to put in their water. I guess it's ammonium chloride. Is that what it is?
Yes.
And we had to order it. Actually, it wasn't something we could pick up here in Canada, so we actually had to order it from Amazon, and it's coming from the States, but it's a preventative that we can put in the water because I guess it's something that the male goats are more prone to. So
so we will do our very best to avoid this happening again.
Yeah, and if you've had a similar experience or you've found better solutions to it, we had no idea really that the billy goats needed a different diet than the females. So we were kind of surprised to learn that, because we allowed him grain and things like that the other goats shared in, and it turns out that was probably one of our downfalls. So anyway, guys, thank you again.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind, if you don't, give us a thumbs up, share with your friends, and we could always love to have you subscribe and join our channel.
See you next time.
See you next time.